Hello everybody, my name is Sunbear, and I know nothing about game development if you didn't know, but like most people, I've always been interested in it and wanting to dabble, and I already know how to code a bit. So today I decided to start the journey of becoming a very mediocre, if not terrible, game dev. So my idea for this game is you're basically just a rubber duck destroying a town which is inside of a bathtub. So in a way, you're just a kid's imagination when you were younger and you were playing in the bathtub with the toys. Maybe they don't do that anymore because of all the electronics and stuff, but at least that's stuff that I did when I was a kid. So obviously, the first step to this is to make the 3D model of the duck. In case you didn't know, I kind of need a duck to play a duck about the game. Or at least in my mind. So to do this, I downloaded Blender, opened up a tutorial on YouTube, which ended up being like 2 years outdated, which is why you'll see me constantly pause and make readjustments as I'm modeling the duck here. Personally, I think the design I ended up with is pretty cute, aside from maybe a few things that could have been fixed. But why I did this, not quite sure, because I just now realized you'll never see the duck in game. It's a first-person video game, and the only time you'll see it is in this video or any other devlogs that show you what it is. If I decide to continue with this, depending on, how people receive it. So after about 50 minutes or so, just a short amount of time, I finally finished the duck, and it was time to import it to Godot, which is the software that I'll be using to code the game, because it's got so much support for it and it's free. Might as well. However, as I went to import it, there were a few other issues, like importing half a duck. I don't know about you, but personally I prefer the whole duck, not half of a duck. But that's fine, we got that sorted out pretty quickly. So now I decided, hey, let's finally make the tub that you'll be playing in. This pretty simple thing to make, half cylinder with another half cylinder cut out to give it that curved tub shape. Now I gotta get everything to scale, so go to main, make sure it all looks good, looks to scale, add a collision shape and camera to the duck, test that it looks fine, and then it looks alright, aside from the gray on gray of the background. So I decided to make a quick little room in main, and for whatever reason, didn't work, so I stopped recording about there. Did a little more off-screen stuff, fleshed out the room, so now it's a separate node, completely different, as in it's still a box. I don't know what to tell you. And I called it quits to edit the video, write this script, very short script, because I don't usually do this in my normal content at Sunbear CR. And, I'll continue working on this game tomorrow or later, and eventually, I'll get another devlog out here.